Should us women be yelling, sounding like hyenas? Should we pop an attitude just because something's not going our way? Should we be mean all because someone says something that we don't like? All of those traits that I mentioned sounds just like a child.
That part right there. That part right there. That's what I mean. That subtle heat check. This is something that I say on my channel all the time, guys. What do I say? The modern woman wants the authority of the man, the perks of being a woman, and wants the accountability of a child.
Bruh. Get the French toast out of here.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. Oh geez, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. So today I am going to be reacting to the lady that I collabed with last night. She goes by Lady Di. Name of her YouTube channel is Dating to Marriage Support. I will drop the link to this video and her channel in the description, and if I have room, I'll try to make sure to tag her in the title as well. All right, in this clip, she is going to be discussing that most women don't know what it means to be a woman. All right, because I promised that I was going to react to one of her videos. After really going through her catalog, I might react to a couple, because you know, after collabing with her last night, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the content, and I appreciate her being a supporter and supporting my content as well, and definitely want to collab in the future, because I have an idea, a project that I want to try to execute. But let me quit running my mouth. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
So let's ask the men. Most women don't know what it means to be a woman. When I think of that, I actually agree with it. Being a woman is not just about the looks. It's not all about the feminine clothes that you wear. It's not about that sweet perfume that attracts everybody. What about what comes out of your mouth? Should us women be yelling, sounding like hyenas? Should we pop an attitude just because something's not going our way? Should we be mean all because someone says something that we don't like? All of those traits that I mentioned sounds just like a child. Children do not know how to communicate. That's why they do all of those things. We should learn how to communicate better so we can have a civil conversation, not just with a man, but just with anybody. You're not going to get your way having a temper tantrum. You're just going to get dismissed and left. Because ain't nobody trying to hear all that. We are supposed to be delicate with the touch and with your mouth. If these changes are not going to be made, you're forcing your man to date himself. Men are supposed to be the aggressors. Men are supposed to fight and protect. So if that's the traits that you're showing, then you might as well be a man.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. You know what I like about her? She has a way of articulating herself and kind of heat checking women, but it's kind of like it's polite and subtle. I don't know how to describe it. I just want to play this back real quick so that way y'all see what I mean.
So let's ask the men. Most women don't know what it means to be a woman. When I think of that, I actually agree with it. Being a woman is not just about the looks. It's not all about the feminine clothes that you wear. It's not about that sweet perfume that attracts everybody. What about what comes out of your mouth? Should us women be yelling, sounding like hyenas? Should we pop an attitude just because something's not going our way? Should we be mean all because someone says something that we don't like? All of those traits that I mentioned sounds just like a child.
That part right there. That part right there. That's what I mean. That subtle heat check. This is something that I say on my channel all the time, guys. What do I say? The modern woman wants the authority of the man, the perks of being a woman, and wants the accountability of a child.
Bruh. Get the French toast out of here.
And like she said in this video, that's why they communicate that way. Because when you're a woman, especially an attractive woman, and you know, I believe this from Donovan Sharp to this day. Once they notice once they notice men are attracted to them, they no longer desire to develop any other traits, any other skills, what have you, whatever the case may be. They stop developing up here because they're so used to just being spoiled and getting their way simply because of the way that they look. That's why whenever they come across men that value themselves and understand that a woman needs to bring more than looks to the table, you typically get the immature responses. The shaming language, the sign language, or what women will typically do, they'll reinforce themselves that they're too good for you. It's like, how would you know? So it's one of those things that women do to deflect, because they don't want their ego being bruised. That's why, in my opinion, I would say women definitely have bigger egos than men. I think that's going to be a topic of discussion that I want to have in the future. Like, who has bigger egos, men or women? And it's actually unanimously it's women. You lose. And for a very, very, very simple reason that I think a lot of people have looked over, and it's something that I'm gonna bring up in the future. But for what she is saying here, she is 100% correct. What women need to understand is that when you pop off like that, it's like being in a confrontation with another man. When you as a woman can pull me aside and be like, hey babe, I don't think you should do this, or hey babe, like this rubbed me the wrong way, or hey babe, I don't think that's a good idea because of X, Y. Pull your man aside and talk to him in private. Ladies, I guarantee you, men will appreciate that so much more. And to be honest with you, I'll let y'all in on a little secret, ladies. We're actually turned on by that. Yep. Because we pay attention to that. Because the first thing we're going to think is like, oh, damn, man, typically most women would have just popped off and tried to make a scene. But damn, you actually took the time to pull me aside, and you weren't like, damn, you weren't a bitch about it. Like, you was actually real cool and calm. Like, next thing you know, when you get home, your man can't keep his hands off of you. You know what I mean? And y'all was supposed to be in a fight earlier. Like, see how that works out? You win. Like, don't get me wrong, ladies. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put y'all feet to the fire and hold y'all accountable, but I'm gonna give y'all game too. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I want to see everybody win. All right? And shout out to Lady Di. I enjoyed our collab last night. And I'll definitely be reacting to more videos in the future of hers. I think I've already spotted another one that I want to react to. It looks like she uploaded it probably around the same time we went live or finished going live. Alright, so definitely be on the lookout for her. Please subscribe to her channel, you guys. She's dope. And she's married, so she definitely has insight and definitely can give y'all good advice. Alright, so that being said, I'd like to know what y'all think in the comments about this, alright? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. And it helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.